For 300 seconds, I'm licensed battlefield guide Fran Feyock. I'm standing in front of the monument to the 1st Minnesota for their action on July 3rd, 1863. These are the same men that participated on their gallant charge that they made almost 24 hours ago on July 2nd, about 300 yards south of this monument. The charge of the 1st Minnesota is one of the best stories we tell here at Gettysburg, of how less than 300 men, outnumbered 7-1, at the instant of an order will charge off to buy time for the Union line to be saved. That charge on July 2nd will result in 82% of those soldiers being killed, wounded, or captured. Now, when a unit is this destroyed, they have every reason not to return to the battle line the next day. I mean, they've been decimated. Their fighting strength is down, yet there is a second monument to the 1st Minnesota, and I'm standing right in front of it. The 82 survivors will come back into line. They'll come back into line July 3rd. And where are they in line? They're in line on Cemetery Ridge. They are south of the copse of trees. The soldiers on both sides, north and south, will describe July 3rd, the afternoon sun being broiling hot. All we wanted was water and shade and something to eat. And we're going to get very little of that. At approximately 1:07, 1:08 p.m. on July 3rd, 2 Confederate cannon will signal the onslaught of 140 other Confederate cannon in their attempt to dislodge the Union soldiers arrayed over here on Cemetery Ridge, both north and south of the copse of trees. Survivors of the 1st Minnesota find themselves in the maelstrom that will be now known as Picketts Charge. As the cannonade stops a little before 3 p.m. on July 3rd, 1863, the units arrayed along the wall wearing blue, approximately 7,000 soldiers, look across the Emmitsburg Road at 12,000 Confederate soldiers. Arrayed in a line of battle that stretches approximately 1 mile, the soldiers staring at this from this side of the field will write things like, "They were beautiful, they were powerful, it was irresistible." But then we realized that these men were deadly and they were coming towards us, and we would have to destroy them before they reached our works. The Confederates start moving towards the Union boys on the field and the 1st Minnesota soldiers, and as they move before them, 100 Union cannon open upon the Confederates, and still they keep moving towards the wall and to the copse of trees north of this position. It won't take long to get here. In about 15 minutes, the Confederates will reach the Emmitsburg Road, but their numbers will not be 12,000, they'll be reduced to 6,000. Till they get over the Emmitsburg Road, their numbers will drop to about 2,000, and when they do, 3,500 Union troops on the lower wall and 3,500 troops north of the angle will lower their weapons and for the first time add lead to the attacking Confederates. Commanding the 1st Minnesota now is a guy named Messick, Captain Nathan Messick. Messick has ascended into command because of the horrific loss that this unit faced on the night of July 2nd. Their colonel, William Colville, is not with them, but Messick is here, and these men are trying to finish what they started on the night before. The Confederate assault will continue to move forward, and a brief breakthrough will occur north of these men, up near the copse of trees. Messick will turn his men, and he will race towards the copse of trees to help seal the breach. In that attack, Captain Nathan Messick will fall. A second captain will take over, and he will fall. I would encourage you to look to our Soldiers National Cemetery series. Reverend Roy Frampton, a licensed battlefield guide, is going to talk about the grave of Nathan Messick, who's in our Soldiers National Cemetery. The question is, why are these men here? Guides get asked that all the time. We don't have that answer. Maybe it was duty. Maybe it was honor. Maybe it was pride. Maybe it was anger. But Minnesota's soldiers fight gallantly both on July 2nd and the remnants fight here on July 3rd. We tend to focus on those men that made that gallant charge on July 2nd, but we have to put a little bit of strength and a little bit of thought into the 82 who decided to step back in the line to defend the Union. For 300 seconds, I'm licensed battlefield guide Fran Feyock. Thank you.